Hi, I'm Rebecca Brand. This is the OneisAll Pet Feeder that's cordless to feed Meow Meow. This is model F1W. Meow Meow loves this pet feeder. She is waiting for her next meal because I've had her on a diet. She is my chubby cat, and now with the OneisAll Pet Feeder, I'm able to have her have meals in little portions throughout the day so that she can lose some weight. It's also so great if I ever need to go traveling, this will automatically dispense food for my favorite little kitty cat, Meow Meow. It has a rechargeable battery that has a 100-day life. That means that the battery provides 100 days of a stable wireless operation for every charge. That's over 3 months of pet feeding that you don't have to worry about going on time for your little kitty cat. It has a smart display, and that's going to show the remaining battery life in days, so there's no guessing because you sure wouldn't want your pet to miss a meal. It's so easy to operate. You just fill it from the top. Put your favorite kibble in. It has a 0.7-inch food compatibility, which is almost 1 inch of a large-size kibble. So it handles all types of dry foods for your cat, from small tiny kibble to large chunks. It has an advanced anti-clogging system to make sure that the kibble comes out and is reliable in dispensing every time it's mealtime. It's made for cats. They don't make this for dogs. It's just for cats. This pet feeder I'm showing you here today is the OneisAll Pet Feeder for cats. Because it has that long life battery, you don't have to worry about cords being in the way, or your cat tripping on them, or you tripping on them, to put your pet feeder exactly where you want it. I have mine on the floor here, but easily could have been on a shelf, a counter, or a cozy nook, any place, without having to worry about having an extension cord to the pet feeder for where you want your cat fed. And it's a cat-safe design. It's anti-topple. It's a low-profile feeder with a weighted base. Now that weighted base makes it so if your cat rubs up against it, it's not going to fall over. And underneath it, there's anti-skid pads. That makes it perfectly stable, even with playful kitty cats around. Because when your cat needs to eat and you're not home to watch it, it's important that your pet feeder is reliable. OneisAll has thought about that with this Wi-Fi pet feeder. It has a smart app control, and that means that you can remotely feed your cat from anywhere in the world. It works with the 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi that'll work from anywhere at any time. And with that app, you can monitor your pet's feeding patterns, which is what I do with my kitty cat because she's so overweight. Here's Meow Meow lounging around on the couch. She's not very active. And when I have left food out in the past, she's just kept eating and eating and has maintained this really hefty size, which is really not healthy for her. With my OneisAll Pet Feeder, I am able to put her on a diet that's not going to starve her, that's going to give her meals on a timely basis, little meals every day, because you can program up to 10 meals a day. And the portion sizes are all definable by you. They have 1 to 12 portions each that you can choose from. And you can even record your voice, so your kitty cat hears you when it's time for them to eat, which I think Meow Meow likes. So Meow Meow knows I'm thinking about her when it comes to her eating. Now let me show you how that works. Here's an example of that. And this is what you do. You press it to wake it up, and then you press a long press, and then you're going to turn the dial to mic, and then you're going to be able to record your voice. Meow Meow, it's time for Din Din. So the food will come out, and now it's time for Din Din. Isn't that great? Your own voice calls your kitty cat to dinner. You can schedule feedings in the app, but you can also operate it manually. And besides the automatic features, you can also use this manually. Let me show you how. There's a recess circle right in front that you press, and it'll light up. I'm going to hold the recess button for 3 seconds to hear it beep. Meow Meow already knows something's going to come. I tap it once. I dial it to the right twice. I hit the button again. She knows the sound. When that goes down to her feeding tray, she runs to get fed, which is so cute. And lunch is served. Let me show you how to add a feeding plan for your kitty cat. It's so easy. Here I am adding the portions. You calibrate how much you want to feed them in portions. And also, you get to add the plan per day of the week. Monday through Sunday. I selected every day and then I saved it. Then you go into timing for the feeding schedule. I love this automatic 7 a.m. time. My cat used to wake me up every morning at 7 a.m. Meow, meow, meow can get fed breakfast. And I've decided to put her on a diet, which means many portions that are small, many times of the day. The OneisAll F1W Cordless Pet Feeder is easy to manage that if you have a cat like mine that needs to go on a diet. So Meow Meow gets a second feeding at noon. She gets a small lunch, and I've added that to the feeding schedule. And there, she's going to get another small portion of food. This has actually worked for Meow Meow. I then give her dinner time. Dinner's at 5 o'clock. Easy to schedule every day of the week, but dinner for Meow Meow is twice the quantity as breakfast and lunch. And she appreciates that. She still is going to sleep a lot, because that's just what Meow Meow does. But another advantage of the OneisAll Pet Feeder that I'm also able to give her a bedtime snack. Now, if I had to do all these feedings manually, it would disrupt my whole day to be around my cat's schedule. But having the OneisAll Pet Feeder ready to go with this feeding schedule makes it easy to feed Meow Meow and to keep her on her diet. And so let's review. At 7 a.m. for breakfast, my kitty cat gets 2 portions. At noon, she gets 1 portion. At dinner time, she gets 2 portions. And for her bedtime snack, she gets 1 portion. All of that was so easy to set up with the way the OneisAll feeder is designed. I have true portion control. What peace of mind I have that my cat is getting fed, she remains on her diet, and she's happy. OneisAll has certainly solved that issue for me, as well as being a great pet feeder anytime I need to go away for a day or two. It's dependable with its Wi-Fi for feeding my kitty cat anywhere I am in the world on time. Once in a while, I like to look back and see what the history of my kitty cat's feedings have been. And this is what that looks like on their app. It's just so great that I can moderate the amount of food that Meow Meow gets in her feedings. When she's on her own, she tends to gain a lot of weight. She's not as healthy as she can be. Click the link below to get your F1W Cordless Pet Feeder by OneisAll. It has Wi-Fi, so your kitty always gets the amount of food your kitty needs at the time you want it delivered. Put your tail down, sweetie pie. The link is right in the description box. I'm Rebecca Brand. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you subscribe to my channel and ring the bell to get notified of my next video. And let's keep making great recipes in life. And today's recipe is one for good health for your kitty cat. See you next time. If you like this video, here's more over there, including other really cute kitty cat videos. Just click.